She fixed me a tuna fish sandwich. As I'm eating the sandwich, I'm thinking, this is a little fishy. What is this?
Mike, lunch is ready.
Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome back to another video on Film Screeny. There are numerous families on Extreme Cheapskates that do some entirely insane things so as to spare money, from dumpster jumping to reusing shower water. There's an endless list. So without wasting any further time, get straight to the video, as today we are going over 7 Extreme Cheapskates people who you won't believe exist. 7. Binge eater. Ron Mastry was a foodie and a binge eater. He used to doze on a bed made of styrofoam peanuts and bubble pocket wrap. The main things in his wardrobe were 3 shirts and 2 sets of shorts. He spent almost all of his cash on food, leaving him incapable to bear the cost of any furniture for his home. Moreover, he used a tablecloth as a budget-friendly option as an alternative to sheets and a sofa. Mr. Mastry spent $20 altogether on the 2, his home and his closet. 6. The flight attendant. Stephanie was an extreme cheapskate who worked as a flight attendant. She took the half-eaten nuts from the plane as well as some extra suppers. Also, she took stuff from the air terminal lost and found. She made her covers at home by sewing together a lot of plane covers and made her bedding cushion by sewing together aircraft pads. She took the pillowcases from the plane and transformed them into espresso channels, which she guaranteed spares her an astounding $6 every year. She wanted to get married to her boyfriend but never wanted it to cost an arm and a leg. So they chose a baggage center as their venue, which cost them less than $500. They selected their wedding ring, tux, and dress all from the same place and lived happily ever after. 5. Usage of dishwasher. He covered himself in cornstarch to beat the Texas heat, and he got his drinking water from a river nearby. "We have a great deal of Craftsman springs here that come out of the ground," he said. He never spent money on terrible tap water that has every one of these polluting impurities in it, when he can go down and get extremely pure water that is coming out of a spring. Also, he used his dishwasher to not only wash utensils, but also his clothes and other toiletries, as well as his toothbrush. Ugh, disgusting! 4. Say no to toiletries. She dumpster dives for all her food, doesn't utilize bathroom tissue or do clothing, with an end goal to have $250,000 as her savings till next year. Kay hasn't purchased toiletries in 10 years, however possesses her own home in Harlem, which she purchased in 2010 and paid off in 9 months. She utilizes soap to wash herself off after using the toilet. She does everything herself, including trimming her own hair, washing her garments while showering, and racing to work as opposed to taking the metro. 3. Gross cutting system. Rick Perrin and his significant other scrub down together. They limit the quantity of toilet flushes and use similar toiletries, from toothbrushes to razors, in order to limit household expenses. They are modest to the point that they share their tooth floss. Very gross cross-cutting system indeed. 2. Stealing of gifts. She was an extreme cheapskate who used to save money but loved celebrating Christmas on a high profile. She spent close to nothing and stole household belongings to give them as gifts to family members. Not only this, but she also went to a cycling dump and ended up hoarding stuff so that she can give it to her loved ones. Pretty much weird. Hey, hold up! Before we move to number 1, do us a favor and please subscribe to the channel. And oh, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alright, let's move on to the finale. 1. Lydia Abate. She lives a complete free-of-cost life. She burial service tracks to discover vintage clothes via looking for memorial services in the paper, and afterwards approaches the families to inquire as to whether they would give the belongings of the deceased to her in return of clearing their home. She helps the bereaved and spares herself a large number of dollars on quality vintage pieces. This show does have a lot of fans and people actually love watching it. But that doesn't mean that you've watched it all. Some things get unnoticed, or it takes really good time for the brain to process in order to believe. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, so it's never too late, give it a thumbs up, people. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.